Proof. There you go. It finally happened. All right. Got admitted. Had a mission. Meet a girl on one of these social media apps. Doesn't matter. Dating apps, whatever you call them. Have them come visit me in the hospital. All right. And it worked. That was actually really rad. She's actually a really super cool person. Really rad energy. So I love meeting awesome new friends. But hey, mission accomplished. She's like a yoga teacher and spiritual instructor, I guess you could say. A little bit of spiritual therapy, and no, that is not any sort of sexual innuendo whatsoever. Just talked about a lot of stuff and reminded me how much I need to get in touch with kind of myself again, kind of like how I used to be, because I've really fallen out of touch with the person I want to be. And you know, once I get out of here and get out of this really toxic situation I've been in, it'll be way better. So it's actually a really rad thing. You meet certain people whenever you need that person, you know? So yeah, what started out as a really dumb, like, I just want to see if I can get a girl to visit me in the hospital off of an app, turned into making a really rad friendship with an awesome person. So I will totally take that. My respiratory therapist tonight's a dumbass. He was like, "You do sodium chloride, right?" "Yeah." He's like, "All right, here you go." He gives me all my medicine, hands me this for sodium chloride. Dumbasses. So after the first couple days of being in the hospital, it gets pretty damn routine. Like, not very much exciting happens unless someone comes and sees me, or I unintentionally flash a group of ladies in the cafeteria with my revealing shorts. It's kind of the same old thing every day. You know, respiratory comes at the same time. Your meals come at the same time. You get hooked up at the same time. It's pretty boring. So that's why I thought, you guys are always messaging me with questions. So if you guys have any questions you want me to answer on here, anything you want me to talk about specifically, it doesn't have to be CF related, it can be about anything, drop it in the comments here, or just comment wherever this is posted, whether it's on Instagram, Facebook, what have you, and I'll kind of go through, find some interesting topics to talk about, and start throwing up some vlogs with those and answering your questions and talking about some subjects that you guys always ask me about. Be a pretty rad way to connect with you guys, and it'll also give me something to vlog about while I'm in here, because as you all know, being in the hospital is pretty boring. Alright y'all, so Caroline's Medical Center in Charlotte is now an officially accredited like CF center. They don't have a CF floor yet though, they're working on it. So I'm on the 11th floor, which is the orthopedic floor. It's where people go after like any sort of orthopedic surgery, a lot of like knee surgeries, hip replacements. The bathrooms on this floor have a lot of things to assist people who have just had those kinds of surgeries. Like there's this toilet seat thing that goes over the toilet that makes it so you don't have to go so far down. And if it's not to that extreme, they have this little thing right here. See that? It's like a toilet seat booster, but there's a fairly large gap right there. Now if you're a guy, you'll totally get this, but I know I have a lot of lady viewers, so let me break it down to you. If you're sitting on the toilet and then you have to pee, usually your junk is kind of aimed downward, so it goes in the bowl, you know? And that's in a normal toilet. Well, this son of a bitch right here, it's got that gap. It's got the gap that I showed you, right? So I'm sitting there, you know, enjoying a daily deuce, you know, reading things on my phone. I was about to take a shower, or sponge bath, not a shower. And I was just sitting there. And of course, usually whenever you go number 2, you gotta go number 1 as well. Well, I was just sitting there, minding my own business. Started to pee, started to let the flow go. Back of my leg started to feel real wet all of a sudden. You know how I told you your junk usually goes down in the bowl, right? Well, when you have this giant of a gap between the bowl and the toilet, that don't happen. That don't happen. So, yeah. Those are my shorts right there. Can any other 28-year-old say that they peed their pants? Because I can now. Thanks, orthopedic floor toilet. You fucking asshole. See? These are the things the other CF channels and the other CF vloggers don't tell you. What a way to start a day. I had to walk downstairs to the first floor, went to the gift shop because I needed some fingernail clippers and some deodorant, which it was fucking highway robbery. It was like $2 for fingernail clippers, and then like the travel size things of deodorant, like you get when you go on an airplane, that was $4. I wasn't desperate, totally wouldn't have done that. But anyways, I was coming back through, like you have to go, they have the entrance of CMC like in the lobby roped off, so you have to like go through security and show like your badge or like where you're going, who you're visiting, all that kind of good stuff. So I'm like, the guard literally sees me walk by, and I mean, got this, he sees all the shit. So I'm like just like strolling back from the gift shop, just like with my little bag of expensive shit. He sees me and kind of steps in front of me and he's like, "Sir." I'm like, "Yeah? Can I ask where you're going?" and I was like, my room. He was like, "Who you going to visit?" Now, I know these rent-a-cops, they're not rocket scientists. That's why they're rent-a-cops. They couldn't make it as real cops, all right? So I cut him some slack. I was like, "Yeah, my room. I'm a patient here." When I had to come downstairs to get like some deodorant because I ran out. He was like, "Can you prove you're a patient?" Bruh. Really? Just really? Oh my god. I was like, "Dude, do you see this?" I uncovered this, showed him my bracelet, and then he still asked, "Well, what room are you in?" Like I'm lying. Listen, Paul fucking Blart mall cop. Why would I be lying about being a patient? Do you think that I just put this in at home and found someone else's wristband and I'm just sneaking into the hospital for like a vacation? Like I'm failing to see or grasp what was going on in this man's mind, because I understand being safe and not letting just any person upstairs. You know, I think it's cool they have really good security, but he literally sees me get off the elevator, walk by him, go to gift shop, which is still in like view of this man. He sees me come out of gift shop, come back towards him, and then wants to ask me where I'm going and doesn't believe I'm a patient. So finally, after I'm like laughing, the whole time we're talking, I'm laughing at this man because I'm like, I can't believe like how incredibly dumb you are. Like, I'm so glad that he's not an actual cop, because he would be the worst cop in the world. So eventually he's like, "All right," he's like, "Well, I seen you get off the elevator, so I guess you're good. Go on through." And like, I just, my brain just can't process these things. Like, dude, like, I don't understand. Look at it. Just look at this, and then just look at this. I got this. I got all the things needed to prove I'm a patient. What else do you want from me, man? Like, I didn't get mad or anything. It's just, it was hilarious. Like, seriously, dude? Like, come on. I get you're trying to like be Rent-A-Cop of the month. I totally understand that, but come on. Oh, besides Paul Blart, today has been very eventful. But I don't know about you guys, but I don't produce a lot of mucus whenever I am healthy. Well, as healthy as someone with CF can be. But for the most part, like when I do treatments, like I cough up a little bit of stuff. Even if I like force myself, even if I like do huff coughing and all that, I rarely get like mucus up. I'm drier than an old lady most of the time. But that's kind of how I always know whenever I'm getting an exacerbation or a flare up or it's time to go in the hospital, is when I'm producing a ton of mucus, I'm just junky all the time, that's just like the telltale sign. Well, I also, like, whenever I go on antibiotics and kind of after I've been super junky and I go on antibiotics, I eventually have the purge. And today, or yesterday into today, it's happening hardcore. For anyone who's watching that doesn't have CF, that's basically where like all that junk that's been sitting in like the lower airways of your lungs that you hadn't got up, it's finally starting to move. And so you're starting to get up all this really old, like terrible tasting mucus that's all sorts of wonderful, dark, decrepit colors. And that's what's going on with me today. So today's not really that fun. I mean, it's not super bad. It's been way worse, but it's just that old mucus that's like, it's pretty much like coughing up like hard little pebbles of rocks. So yeah, fun stuff, but I dig that because that's letting me know that like getting all that up is just gonna make my FEV1 get even higher. And that's where I was definitely having the most problems with my FEV1, is I couldn't blow from my lower lobes to save my life. But thanks for checking out the vlog today. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off. Be sure to drop all of your questions or anything you want me to talk about, like I said earlier, in the comments of wherever you see this video posted. It can be CF related, non-CF related, whatever you want. I'll go through, I'll try to answer all that I can. If there's something super stupid, I'm not gonna answer it. It's not happening. I'm gonna jump off here now because on my way back up from the gift shop, I stopped by the cafeteria, got some more rad food, which, oh, I guess I should show you guys to keep up the food chronicles. So the food is very random today. Today, I have cabbage with peas and peppers, this delicious rice, and then spaghetti. Very, very awkward food combination, but whenever I'm on antibiotics and getting healthy, I'm a bottomless pit and I just kind of eat whatever I want. And that pasta sounded really delicious, so scoop some of that. Also got my coffee, so I'm awake. Gonna knock out some work, eat this food. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, share the videos, comment, follow me on social media, all that good stuff. You guys take care. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.